community of Eden is in mourning just more than 24 hours after a deadly crash.
4 people died after a City of Eden dump truck crashed into a power crew. Carolina Power and Signalization said 3 of the victims were employees. 1 was a contract inspector.
The victims are Douglas Garland Sides of Summerfield, Madison Carter of Sandy Ridge, William Evans of Randleman, and Matthew Lockwood of Winston-Salem. At the company's offices in Fayetteville, this tribute to the fallen now stands. 3 trucks with their buckets raised with the American flag hanging below. And in Eden, a small but growing memorial to the workers there. Flowers are being placed at the crash site with the scripture written on a sign. We're bringing you team coverage this Friday at 4 o'clock. Kelly Kendall spoke with the family of one of those victims, but let's begin with Sarah Sowers. Sarah, you spoke directly to the suspect's wife.
Yes, Devontae, that's right. I spoke with the wife of Mike Vernon, who was driving the City of Eden dump truck when it crashed into those linemen who were working along Church Street yesterday. She says that her husband doesn't remember what happened during that crash. She told me that doctors at the hospital believe that he might have suffered some kind of medical issue during the crash, but that detail has not yet been confirmed by investigators.
3 males laying in the roadway. One call is advising possibly advising 4 patients run over by a trash truck.
A crash that rocked Eden has a community in shock. The wife of the dump truck driver accused of hitting linemen and crashing into an embankment Thursday, expressing sadness. She says while her husband Mike Vernon is home with stitches in his head and leg, he has no recollection of what unfolded on Church and Carroll Street. His wife says they are both thinking of the victims and their families. A woman who lives across the street from the scene says she rushed outside after hearing 2 thunderous booms, only to be met with a shocking sight that stopped her in her tracks. She says she couldn't believe her eyes when she opened her front door.
Black smoke was coming out, so I knew it was on fire, and I said, somebody's had an accident. It's just shocking to see people laying on the road like that, and and then see them cover them, knowing, they were pronounced dead. And I was, it made me cry because I said a little prayer.
Other community members say they're equally shaken up.
People lose their families like that and trying to make money and lose their families in the process. I think that's a very, very disturbing situation at the moment.
All these people have lost their family members, and you never know if someone in the hospital, if they're even going to make it. And it's very sad. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah, this is just devastating for the community of Eden, and tonight there are some crews working here behind me to dig up some of the soil from the area of that crash. We know that from Rockingham County officials that the investigation is very much still ongoing, and those 2 victims that are still in the hospital, we're waiting for an update on their status tonight. Reporting live in Rockingham County, I'm Sarah Sowers for WXII 12 News.